Hello guys, welcome back to one more episode of PMC Motovlogs. Today I'm going to explain to you कि 5 modifications या actually 6 modifications जो मैंने मेरे Duke 390 पे किया है. This is the BS6 version of the Duke 390 and it's just been a year and मैंने 6 ऐसी चीज़ें modify किया. Not exactly modify but those are very important things that I thought that due to touring or maybe for racing or whatever the purpose is, this was very important for me that I would do all these things on my Duke 390 जो आप भी अपने Duke पे करवा सकते हैं. Not everyone is going to tell you from where they've got those stuff or not everyone is going to explain it to you one after the other, but here I am bringing to you each and every modification, their uses and from where I've got, and everything will be linked in the description below. So we'll start with the first very basic mod or very kind of you can say that everyone does those modifications now every now and then. वो बहुत ऐसी चीज़ है कि common चीज़ बोल सकते हैं, that is the exhaust. So now if you go come and see out here, the exhaust that I have got for my Duke 390 is the Rogue barrel exhaust. It's from Barrel Exhaust which is in Bangalore and I got this for 11,999 rupees with shipping. The shipping was free, so I got it shipped all the way from Bangalore, and this is the first modification I ever got done within 6 months of getting the bike. Was the exhaust, which was very needful for me because in my previous bike, that is the Apache 160, I had never got something modified. So this is the first thing that I had done was the Rogue exhaust from Barrel Exhaust, and I have actually removed the DB killer as well from it. So I will show you the sound later on after I switch on the bike, and there's not exactly particularly any use of it, but the main purpose is to make it sound much sweeter, much better and much venomous, because that's the bike I have, it's Venom, so it has to be venomous. बट इसकी एवरेज थोड़ी सी, अभी ड्यूक बोला तो एवरेज वैसे भी होता ही नहीं है, तो एवरेज इतनी घट गई है कि नाउ द एवरेज व्हाट आई यूज्ड टू गेट फ्रॉम 30 इज कम डाउन till 25 in cities and it's in 32 in on highways. तो अभी ये barrel exhaust के बारे में बात कर लिया है. That is the first mod that I had done. The second one that I have done is this tail tidy, which is also common because nowadays no one likes those tails which come till here or the tire huggers when it's not raining. Everyone likes to show off their naked tires, which is like this, the one which I have right now. So this one was done by a friend of mine, which his name is Sidhu, Live Fast Industry hashtag, and you can go to him. He's based in Pune और बहुत अच्छे से उसने करके दिया है ये सब वायरिंग सब वगैरह and of the indicator lights. So this tail tidy is also very common. I wouldn't call it as a mod, but it still looks very good. It still outclasses other Dukes which are there in the market, the original, the official Dukes which are there in the market. Finally, we'll come to the third part, and the third one is where you, if you're looking for touring, like अभी मैं विशाखापट्टनम गया था, गोवा गया था, I had gone to Telangana, I had gone to Surat and plus Hampi. But Hampi में I didn't have a pillion, तो मुझे problem नहीं हुआ. I could just saddle, I could just tie my bags on the back seat and I could go. But अभी when you have a pillion, obviously you cannot tie the bags with her or with him and take them like Raju took, Ranchod Das took Raju's father. So you cannot do that. So that is why I put a saddle stay. The saddle stays are from Hyper Riders. They are also based in Bangalore itself, and I got them shipped from Bangalore till here, and within say 2 days I got the material. Everything was provided except the screws. So I think they forgot to give the screws, or maybe I was in a hurry to get these because I had to leave for Visakhapatnam. But yes, so they are really useful, and I have a saddlebag of Vietara 2's Contour 2 Vietara, yeah. So I put those things. They are 30 to 32 liters, that is 64 liters, and they are really nice. They are waterproof, and they have inner water liners and a waterproof jacket as well. So those also you can buy those are for 4,500. Now coming back to the saddle stay, these costed around 1,899 rupees plus 250 rupees for shipping, because I had to get them shipped very fast, so it was a quick shipping. 250 or 300 rupees I paid for shipping, but that was alright because I got these all the way from Bangalore within 2 days, and they are lightweight. They are not as heavy as the Zana ones. The Zana ones were almost 3.5 kgs each. These ones are hardly 1.5 to 1.8 kgs itself, which doesn't make your bike very heavy, which still keeps your bike in weight check as much as you want for touring, or maybe if you want to go off-roading like I am right now in off-roading place. This is Diggy Hills in Pune. So this is the third one which I got, and this is one of the best things that I have invested in, because obviously I have a pillion and I cannot take her tied up to the back seat, even though she asked me to, but okay, fine. The fourth one are these crash guards. Again, they are from Hyper Riders Bangalore. The worst part about this is it wasn't symmetrical. So as you can see, 1, 2, these were, and the third one is also not in place yet. So all these were not in place, so I had to get them fitted from pit lane, which they made it done within 5 hours, which is really fast and which is really good. Thumbs up to pit lane. And these costed me around 4,500. And again 450 for shipping charges because I had to get them shipped all the way from Bangalore. But again, they did not give it exactly symmetrical, exactly that fitted in my Duke 390 BS6. Maybe they might have given for the BS4, but the BS6 it did not fit, so I had to get it redesigned, and I had to put in more, all these things. I had to get it fabricated, but they're still good enough, and they are 4,500. Their weight is almost 3 kgs each, which increases the weight of the bike, but it covers the entire portion, the entire front portion, plus it's exactly as the level of the handguards, or you can say the handlebar. It's the same level, plus it does not hurt your knee. So even if I sit on the bike, because I am a tall person, 6'1", my riding posture, my knee won't hit the crash guard at all, whereas Zana ones would hit me directly on my knees. These ones are really nice. It does not hit me on my knees, and it covers a lot of ground as well. It covers a lot of part where it gets protected. The second one you can try instead of these are the PS Customs. They are Mumbai based. They just came out with a BS6 model. I wanted to get it from them, but they were not available that time, so I had to trade in for Hyper Riders, which is really nice. The fifth one, which is the best investment I have made so far on a Duke 390, is the visor, because this visor you do not get it anywhere. Right now it is out of stock already. I had to fight with clutch and gear 5 times before I got these babies in my hand, or maybe just baby, not babies, this baby in my hand. So this is one of the best investments, and it is for 550 rupees plus fitting charges and plus everything which is there. It covered up almost, it costed me 1,600 rupees to get it fitted on my Duke 390 from Clutch and Gear Pune. Sarasbagh, that too. And I had to be behind them for almost 2 to 3 months before I got them, and they are out of stock again. But you can get these are AS200 Pulsar AS200 के जो Visor है, it's the same exactly. Just अभी AS200 भी is out of production because it didn't work. Pulsar after all, but नहीं, Pulsar thumbs up. ये KTM भी अब हम KTM भी है अपनी sexy वाली venom. Okay, so again coming back, sorry. So coming back, these ones are really very well done. They are made of high tensile strength, and they actually are useful while you are going for high speed runs. You're cruising at 150 speed. You don't get wind blast as much as you do without the windscreen or without the fly screen, as they say. And I had gone to Surat, and in that also I had the AS200 one, this one only, but the previous one was fitted a little upwards. This is fitted a little downwards. Still, it is good enough, and still I really love them because wind blast is almost minimum. I wouldn't say zero because it doesn't exactly stop the entire wind blast, but up to a certain extent, yes, it does. So it's really nice. It's one of the best investments I have made. And the last modification that I got on my Duke 390 are these hazard lights from Simtac, and they costed 1300 rupees. और अभी जो rule आया है नया वाला, that you cannot use hazard lights in the city. Please do not use those hazard lights while riding. मैंने इसलिए ये लेके आया है, suppose हम लोग bike rides पे गए, because we as a group we at least go 15 or 20 bikes in a group. तो अगर किसका कुछ by chance mishap हो गया or someone's bike is down, so what we do is we stand at the side on a highway. So we need these hazard lights. That is why I have got them. Plus, the third thing is when we are towing a bike on the highway, obviously we will be going slow on the left side. So hazard lights are always important कि लोगों को पता चले कि आगे एक hazard है. Go slow because आगे में भी bike खराब है या कुछ भी खराब है. That is when we use it. Otherwise, do not use it unnecessarily because it is useless actually. And the second thing is, you use your indicators to turn left or right according to what you are turning, because हमको पता नहीं चलता आप लेफ्ट लेने वाले हो राइट लेने वाले हो, and it is always necessary and compulsory कि आप indicator दो and then only you make your turn. Please do not do it without that, because there are many accidents that happen when you are not showing indicators. We do not know where you're going, we ram into you or maybe you ram into us. So please drive safely and always use all your gears like the jacket, the shoes, the helmet, the gloves, and then ride. So coming back, ये hazard lights from Simtac are plug and play, easy to plug it. You can do it at your home, you can get it from outside, just plug it, and there are different colors for those plug and play ones. You just attach those according to the colors and you will get back to the plug and play Simtac ones. And they have 21 different styles. So these are the modifications that I did get on my Duke 390. Now the last and the final thing, I will show you how my exhaust sounds. And again, like I said, it's from Barrel Exhaust. It's Rogue, and my Instagram name is also Rogue Maverick #. It is not sponsored, but yes, I cannot sponsor right now anyway. So that is how a Rogue exhaust sounds without the DV killer, and I really love it. It actually sounds venomous. And these are all the modifications that I have got for my Duke that y'all can also get from for your Duke 390 BS6 model. And you can get a few more that are the end bar mirrors, which are useless because you cannot see them while you're riding. These mirrors are actually better because while riding you can see what is coming behind you. In those, if they are behind, like under or over your hands, you have to actually look precisely where, and they are very small, they're tiny, so it's much better to get these ones and not those ones. And there are few more modifications that people do get, but I wouldn't suggest you, or maybe if y'all would like it, then y'all can go ahead. But these are the ones which I've got for my Duke 390 BS6. Comment which is your favorite one and let us know. Thank you. Hasta la vista. Bye bye. Take care.